Your original hometown dealer, Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
I was in crisis, and so I finally got the courage up to ask for help. And when I dialed the numbers that I was given, I was transferred 3 or 4 times. And the last time I was transferred, I was put on hold for 15 to 20 minutes. So I finally hung up.
So at that critical time, when he gathered the strength to reach out, he found no one at the other end of the line.
After being transferred 3 or 4 times and put on hold, I felt that I didn't matter.
Fortunately, Michael didn't do anything drastic. He continued to struggle, but he managed to reach out again a couple of years later. Many don't try again. To make sure anyone who wants help finds it, in 2005, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline was developed, providing trained counselors 24 hours a day, every day, 1-800-273-TALK. And now to make that help even more easily accessible, in July 2022, a 3-digit number was launched that now can connect you, 988.
It's 3 digits, like you said, 988, which is much easier to remember than the 10-digit that we had prior to. Although that 10-digit number is still in effect. So if somebody does call that 10-digit number, they will still be able to receive assistance.
Michelle Freeman says it not only assures there's always someone there in a crisis, the number is easy to remember and keeps 911 clear for police, fire, and ambulance calls.
We want to preserve 911. We want to preserve it for first responder emergency calls. So what I mean by that is for fire, police, ambulance, we want to preserve 911 for that. And if somebody is having, whether it's a suicide crisis and or mental health crisis, we want them to be able to call 988. It's easy to remember. Other people can call. It doesn't have to be the person in crisis. And it's very easy to go ahead and get somebody on the other end of the phone so that they'll be able to get the assistance that they need.
The 988 line is not only easier to use, it's confidential. And that is something especially important to one large segment of our population, first responders. Michael has worked in fire and rescue for more than 30 years.
We're the people that people call for help, right? And we're really good at helping others, but we're very bad at helping ourselves. When someone's in crisis, they don't know where to go. They don't know how to ask for help. And I think that's the biggest thing about the stigma of asking for help, is that they don't want to be considered weak.
Both Michael and Michelle say, if in need, please put that stigma aside. Asking for help is anything but weak.
Calling and reaching out to people when in need is a sign of strength. So many of us feel like it's a sign of weakness, and culturally, that's some of the things that we've learned over the years. However, we're looking to smash that stigma. We're looking to change the culture.